There it is. There's that got it message. Everybody, again, welcome to a Wednesday workout. If you're on YouTube, it could be any day of the week, but for us on Zoom, this is a Wednesday workout. And so we're actually on the second workout of the week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if you think about it, the recommendation for a lot of folks out there is going to be for 3 hours of physical training each week. And so if you're doing these workouts with us, you're going to be getting that. You're going to be getting in 3 hours of physical training opportunities. We got a big mute. Big mute looks like it's already gone. Am I muted? I'm not muted. Are you muted? You're probably muted. All right. So it looks like we got everything straightened out here. We got the chat room. We got folks chatting around in there. If you have an exercise you want to see, or if you want to be a team leader today, go ahead and let us know in the chat room. And if you're on YouTube, and nice job, Karen. If you're on YouTube, then you got to let us know. Say, hey, I want to join on Zoom. You can message us, or you can even on the TrueFit Adaptive Fitness app, you can message us on there. And so again, join Coach John's team on the app. We got a bunch of other teams that are now available too. You can join. And let's go ahead and get started with our workout. So let's get some water in our system. We want to make sure, just like we got, what is this? Who knows who this guy is, right? This is Pac-Man. So this is, we got, just like Pac-Man's eating up all these little dots. Hopefully they're fruit. Hopefully there's some hydration in them. We want to make sure we're staying hydrated. Maybe that's what Pac-Man's doing. Maybe it's little lemonade ice cubes or something like that. I don't know. We're already getting to the trapezius. Let's go ahead and kick off the workout. What's that?
You did press up for a couple seconds.
Oops, I just changed my speaker. Let me make sure. Oh, here we go. Does that sound better?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Woo! See, everybody, again, having co-host is so great. Let me go ahead. I'll kick it off with the breathing motto. I don't get to do it too often. I really enjoy it. I do it all the time, but getting to do it with everybody. So think about it with me. Let's go ahead and let's try to just take a practice breath in, breathe out. Think about maybe kind of relaxing your body while at the same time, think about kind of getting your body proper. You know what I mean? You get a little bit of engagement in the core. Maybe we're getting our head into a good position. We're getting our shoulders. If our shoulders are forward, we're bringing our shoulders back. And let's go ahead in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first. Nice job, everybody. Just like Pac-Man here has the goals, wants to get all the little dots on the screen. We have a lot of goals too. We might have goals that are all over the place. And what you got to think about is getting to that next goal, getting to the one that's close to you, achieve that goal as fast as you can, and then see where you are. You keep kind of just like Pac-Man, you make a move and you got to check, do I want to do the left turn, the right turn, up or down? And you're going to get to decide, but go for those goals. Think about something you can maybe achieve by the end of this week and try to achieve that. Maybe it's an exercise goal. Maybe it's like an art goal. Maybe you have a goal of painting a picture and you haven't done it yet. And you're like, I'm going to make sure I paint a picture by the end of the week. If your name's Sandy, I know you probably already painted 5 or 6. Let's go ahead. Karen had the great idea with this Pac-Man background. We get to kind of move our head around like we're moving around the Pac-Man board. So let's think about the moves here. We have moves going across, up and down and across, but there's no circular pattern. So let's think about that when we're moving our head around. And I'm going to start right here in the middle. And so let's go ahead. I'm going to go down over here. I'm going to go over this way. I'm going to go across the top, up over this way, going down. And you can just move your head around however you think you can do with the Pac-Man moves. I'm going all the way across the bottom, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Remember, I'm going across, up the top. And so again, this is going to take a lot of your movements and it's going to make them really small. We're going to do this again. So again, you can see we're making a lot of little moves. You have to use your imagination like you're moving around the board. And you got to think about that. There won't be any long movements because you're going to run into a wall. Let's try it out again. So maybe over, up, over, down, over, down, over, down, over, up, over, up. And you're just moving over and up and over and down. And oh my God, it's really tough to kind of think about the movements that you're going to make. Up and then down and then up, over, down, over, across, down, over. See, it's just like Pac-Man, just moving around on the board. Let's go for 5 more seconds of Pac-Man movement. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. That was actually kind of difficult if you think about it. What are our traditional moves? Just going side to side. Let's do a couple of those. And we're going all the way across now. So kind of nice, going all the way across side to side. Let's do a couple down and up. And so down and up can be small. Down and up. Look how small that down and up is. That's like the Pac-Man down and up. But now what if we do the full down and up? We're going all the way down. We're going all the way up. All the way down. Let's do one more. All the way up. And now what did we didn't have any diagonals in the Pac-Man game, but let's try a couple diagonals out. So I'm going to go up kind of here and then diagonal down. Going diagonal up. Going diagonal down. Let's do one more and then we'll switch. Going diagonal up and then going diagonal down. All right, now I'm going to look up here at actual Pac-Man here, and then let's just go diagonal down, diagonal up, diagonal down, diagonal up. One more time, diagonal down, diagonal up. Nice. All right, now Pac-Man doesn't have a neck, right? I mean, Pac-Man is just a round circle with a mouth and an eyeball. Doesn't have a neck, but we do. And so Pac-Man can move up and down and side to side and spin around. But we get to do something with our neck that Pac-Man can't do, and that's extension. And so we can reach out with our neck, with the giraffe neck, like we're trying to get. Can I make it? Here we go. Here we go. That's my comedy of the day. And then we can go turtleneck, and we can back out. And I'm kind of like spitting it back out. It's kind of fun. Let's go again. Giraffe neck. Reach it out like you're trying to get. Oh, what are they called in Pac-Man world? Pac-Man snacks? I don't know what they are. Let's go turtleneck. Bringing that neck back. Trying to keep the chin up and the neck back. There you go. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time. Let's go giraffe neck. Reaching out. Got the neck going off of my shoulders. My shoulders and my body are staying here. My neck's going forward. And then I'm bringing it back, holding it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's move our shoulders around again. Pac-Man doesn't have any shoulders, but we do. Let's do a little bit of what we call the shoulder roll. So we're just moving it around right here. And Nick, do you know what these things are called? I don't know. Does anybody know what the Pac-Man snacks are? Bringing it down. Are they little slices of banana? Are they little slices of pineapple? Maybe a mango? Maybe the little mangoes? I don't know. Bringing them down. Let's go bring them up one more time. Holding them up. Poor Pac-Man doesn't have any shoulders, no body to get to do any of these moves with. Holding them up. Keep holding them up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So remember, we're getting now our trapezius going. Let's do one more exercise kind of with the trapezius. Then we'll have a sip of water and we'll keep getting our body warmed up. So let's think about doing a 1 up and 1 down. So we're going to have one shoulder is going up by our ear. The other shoulder is going to be down. And then let's go ahead and just switch them out. So we're going to do at the same time. This might take a couple tries to get them moving at the same time. And if you need to move one and then bring one up, that's okay. But if you can do it alternating, this is really special. This is something that's unique because of, again, our shoulder blades, our trapezius. Our trapezius can work where one side of it is really firing up more than the other side. And then we can switch that out. And if you're doing this, remember, you're using your mind to control your muscles. You're connecting your mind and your muscles and kind of creating like a pattern, which this pattern is just 1 up, 1 down. It's a simple pattern. Let's try out 5 more. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You know what this reminds me of? And you know what I heard? If you're in San Diego, I heard Janet Jackson is coming to San Diego. And those kind of moves, don't they? Does that remind anybody of Janet Jackson dance moves? I bet we're going to see some, I see some heads nodding. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead. We can think some more about some dance moves as we get into our shoulders. So let's go ahead and start with our arms kind of out here. And there we go. I want to make sure I'm in a good position. So check your posture. And from here, let's go ahead with our arms. We're going to go in and or we're going to go out and in. And then we're going to go up and down. Let's work that. Actually, let's add one more. Let's go out to the side. Okay, so we're out here. And look at my elbows. My elbows are close. I'm going to bring them in. Let's go up. Then let's go to the goalpost, so the field goal. Then we'll go down, down, and then back out. So we're out, up, up, down, down, and out. Then we go in, up, up. Nice job, everybody. Down, down, and out. So remember, this is a pattern. This now has three moves to the pattern. So we're going in, up, up. That's the first part. And then the second part, down, bringing them down, bringing them out. Let's do one more with 2 arms. So we're going in, up, up, then down, down, and back out. Now let's try just one side. So in, up, up. Looks like we're making a Pac-Man game with our arm right here. And then down, down, and out. Let's bring the other one. In, up, up. Nice job. Down, down, out. Let's do one more with both again. In, up, up. Good job. Down, down, and out. Nice. You might have felt whenever you brought your arm out, you felt a lot of muscles here in the back of your arm working. Again, that's part of our deltoid muscle. So our trapezius was here, our deltoids right here, and it's going to help make that connection from our arm to our shoulders. So the connection is there. Let's go ahead, have another sip of water. We're going to do armpit squeeze, and then we're going to do shoulder circles. Shoulder circles also could be elbow circles. And so let's combo those up. We'll go with the squeeze. We'll hold our squeeze for 5 seconds. And then we'll go 5 seconds where you can do double elbow circles, or you can do kind of going 1 and 2. Try to move both arms if you can. If not, go ahead and just make that 1 elbow circle if you can on one side. So let's go ahead. We're going to start off with the armpit squeeze. Remember, imagine like you're holding something in here. Like what? Here, I have a chopstick. A chopstick right there. If I put it in here, I can hold it, and I want to try to break it. I want to try to break that chopstick with my arm by squeezing it in the armpit. Let's see what else. Oh, here's something. I got a mouse pad. We're all in front of a computer. So on the mouse pad here, if I hold it in here, if I let it off, oh, it kind of stays up. It's stuck, and then it fell down. But you got to think about squeezing it. If you have something that you can roll up, like I could take this mouse pad, I could roll it up like a taco, and I could put it right here, and I could squeeze on that mouse pad, and that's going to give me a little extra sensation. So you can do that if you want to. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to have this on one side, and then on the other side, I'll have nothing. All right, here we go. 5 seconds squeeze. It's going to fall, actually. Here we go. So we go squeeze. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let's make our circle. So there it goes. I just dropped it because I stopped squeezing. I'm doing the double circle. 3, 2, 1. Back to a squeeze. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do 1 and 2. There we go. Moving it around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to a squeeze. Keep squeezing it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do small circles. 5, 4. Small circles. 3, 2, 1. And back to a squeeze. 5. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great big circles. 5, 4. Great big circles. 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Bringing them all the way around, getting all of these muscles warmed up, getting them, all of them moving. And again, all of these muscles, their goal is to kind of hold on to that arm and to keep that arm strong, have a good, strong connection on the bottom and on the top. Let's go ahead and move to our biceps next. And this is what we're going to try to do. I'm trying to think we'll be able to see. I can't stand back far enough. This takes me into the green screen right here. And then this is as far back as I can go. And so what we're going to do is we're going to work our wrists. We're going to curl our wrists up. And then we're going to curl also our biceps. So go ahead and bring your arms out and your palms down. And so I have my palms going down, not right here, but kind of down. I'm going to go up here, and then I'm going to go up with my arms. And then maybe, should we go up overhead? Maybe you can do an overhead reach. And then back down, back out, and then back out. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then bringing it down, out, and then back down again at the wrists. So let's go for 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, down, out, down. Nice job. 1, 2, 3, down, out, down at the wrist. So again, it's a pattern. We want to remember the order of the pattern. Biceps, forearms, forearms, biceps, shoulders, shoulders, biceps, forearms. Let's go for 2 more. In, up, down, out, down. 1 more. In, up, down, out, down. Nice. Now you might feel this all through your arm now, all the way down to your hands. If you want, let's go ahead and wiggle, just wiggling our fingers a little bit. We're just going to wiggle our fingers, wiggle in the fingers, wiggle in the thumbs too. Don't forget about the thumbs and the fingers, wiggling them around. And now let's just go ahead and wiggle our wrists around, maybe wiggle around the wrists. Again, just kind of, if I was in slow motion, this is what it would kind of look like. I'm just in slow motion, just wiggling them around. So I'm not going in one particular direction. I'm just wiggling them around, whatever kind of feels good. Again, this would be like in slow motion, where I'm just wiggling them around and up and down. And you can't do it wrong. And then going to go fast again. Now let's wiggle at the elbow. So at the elbow, this is the trick. You got to try to keep your elbow close to your body. So see my elbows here, I'm keeping them close, and I'm just going to move my arms around. I'm going to move them around. I can move them up and down. And again, in slow motion, this is kind of what it would look like. It would just look like moving around. But again, at the elbow. And so again, my elbow is the area that's doing all the work, just moving them around, up and down, moving all around. Keep it going. We're working at the elbow. We started with the fingers wiggling, then we went to the wrists wiggling, and now we're at the elbows. And now let's just get the arms wiggling. Get the arms just kind of moving around. Again, in slow motion, this is kind of what it looks like. I feel like, again, I'm at the Janet Jackson concert doing the dance. This is what, but when you're wiggling your arms around, you don't have to worry about moving slow. You just kind of wiggle them. Whatever you do, it's okay. Let's go to slow motion again. Ooh, slow motion's kind of fun now, actually, when you think about it, with the Pac-Man background. What's great about when you're wiggling around your arms and your legs is you don't have to worry about your form. Let's go 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So now you're going to feel a difference again. Think of the difference. Think of when we did that exercise with our wrists and our biceps and our shoulders, how your arm might have felt kind of like tight. It might have felt ready for more of that. And now after the wiggling, your arm kind of maybe feels kind of loose. Kind of feels like all those muscles, again, they're ready, but they're not overly ready. And so imagine when you're doing exercise, if you have a chance to, you can just kind of wiggle it out, wiggle your arms. You see people do that all the time. It's going to get some blood flow going into that area, and it's going to help those muscles kind of relax a little bit. Let's have a sip of water. We're going to keep on moving into our core. All right. For our core, the first thing we're going to do is the abdominal squeeze. So before we do any kind of movement, we're going to just strengthen up our core. We're going to get our core, which includes our back. So this is part of my core here too. A lot of people think your core is just your abdominals, but it's not. It has to do with all the muscles around our body in this area. So let's fire them up. We already got the armpits fired up. So the same thing now, we're just going to do an abdominal squeeze and we're going to hold it for time. It's not going to look like I'm doing much, but I am. I'm squeezing my core, and I want you to try to squeeze your core with me. We bring up our elbows. That's going to get these muscles to engage just by bringing them up. You're going to feel, whoa, those muscles, they fired up a little bit. And so here we go. Let's go for a 30-second squeeze. If you want to do a plank, now's the time to get down on your elbows or your hands. And we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. Give it that squeeze. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze. 9, 10, 11, and breathe. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Keep squeezing. 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. You got it. 30, and relax. Now, did you feel that when I said relax, you might have relaxed, but did you feel the muscles? They didn't totally relax. They're ready for you. There's a lot of muscles here in our core. And when you fire them up like that for an extended period of time, they're going to be ready for you. So imagine you're helping out with something around the house, or maybe you're at work and you're like, you know what? I'm going to help out. We have to move some things. When you do those movements, always go and squeeze your core just a little bit before you start your movement. And remember, that's going to set you up with that foundation, the foundation that you can do all the movements with your arms and with your legs. It's all going to come from our core. So squeezing that core is going to get those muscles kind of woken up. All right, let's go ahead and do 3 moves now, and we're going to kind of work on our twisting and turning and work on our obliques. And there's 3 moves. We do them all the time, and we're just going to do just those 3 for now. And that's going to be the teacup, the twist reach, and then the coffee pot. That's got us working our whole core. We're not going to do the ground touch on this one. We'll just do the 3 moves with the arm and getting our core again, kind of moving in a different way. So let's look at the teacup. We'll do about 5 on each side. So the teacup, we're going up over our head, and you can lean or you can sit up tall or stand tall and just reach overhead. You have 2 options there. You can reach overhead or you can lean overhead. So again, I'm going to go 1 going across. 2 is going to be across the front. And this has my whole body is turned and twisted. There we go. And then for 3, for the coffee pot, I'm going to lean to this side. So now we're getting the other side here is stretching out. And then we'll come back up going teacup. Nice job. Twist reach. And then coffee pot. Up and again. Here we go. Teacup. And you can move at your own speed. Twist reach. And then coffee pot. Here we go again. Teacup. Twist reach. Coffee pot. We got 1 more on this side. Teacup. Twist reach. Coffee pot. Nice. And you might feel some things moving around in here, and that should be good. That should be helping your body to get into alignment. Remember, stay tall. We'll reach overhead. We'll get a big stretch through here, all through our side, and then we'll come back across the front of our body. Then we'll bring it down to the other side. And again, now we're switching it over. So we go teacup. Nice job. Twist reach. And coffee pot. Going back up. Teacup. Here we go. Twist reach. And the coffee pot. Next one, let's hold it for 3. 3, 2, 1. Bringing it down. Let's go across for 3, 2, 1. Bringing it down for 3, 3, 2, 1. Bringing it back all the way up. We got 2 more to go. Here we go. Twist and coffee pot. And 1 more. Teacup and twist and coffee pot. Nice job, everybody. So again, we got our core fired up, armpits, abdominal squeeze, reaching in 3 different directions and using our core to help with those moves. We'll do one more for the core, and then we're going to do a little bit of an exercise for our legs. And then I think what we're going to do, everybody, is we're going to start getting ready for Race for Autism. So remember, Race for Autism is going to be coming up in April. So that's about 2 months away, 2 months in a week or so. And so we want to be ready. So we're going to run our classic 5K. I'm going to try to get us some new runs that we can have on the background. But for now, we're going to have Cole's. We'll bring up Cole's 5K and we'll do a run with that. So the next core exercise, we're going to do the witch's pot. Let's have a sip of water if you're feeling thirsty. But we're going to do both witch's pot versions. We're going to do the traditional, like the witch's pot that's right in front of us. And then we're also going to do the vertical, which is kind of like, that's the spooky witch's pot. You're like, how is they're not spilling the soup if it's sideways? But it doesn't, because it's a witch's pot. It's magical. So let's go ahead and let's do 5 and 5, and then we'll do 5 and 5, doing vertical. All right. So remember, witch's pot, we go down and out, up and in. So you see me lowering down. That's because I'm bending at my hips and I'm lowering my body down when I stir and reach out. All right, here we go. 5 of them. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, down and out, up and in. 2, reaching out. 3, going back. 4, you can see I'm kind of leaning forward into the light. 5, and then we'll switch directions. 5, nice job, everybody. 4, there you go. Reach out far. 3, 2, and 1. It's good. Some broccoli and cheese. It's sticky soup. It's hard to stir. Let's think about this again. Now we're going vertical. So hold on to your spoon, and we're going to go 1, bringing it down low, bringing it up high. 2, bringing it across. 3, it's a huge pot of soup. 4 and 5. All right, now let's make it like a small pot of soup. So let's hold it right in front. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. So again, there's a difference in our thought process and when we're doing the big bowl of soup or the small bowl of soup. But if we don't think at all, if we don't think about it at all, we're going to end up just kind of getting movements that aren't going to be the best they can be. All right, there's the mouse. It's over here. I got 2 screens. And let's see, can I get the mouse over here? I don't know where it is. Where is it? Can I get it this way? The mouse has disappeared, everyone. So weird. Oh, nope. Oh, there we go. All right, wow. I have 2 computer screens, and that made it really interesting to find the mouse. So go ahead and have a sip of water. We're going to get ready for Cole's run. We're going to do one more exercise before we get in the run with Cole. You can see me looking for it. It's because I'm looking through all these cool backgrounds that we have. We have so many cool backgrounds. There's dancing with Brandon. There's videos of people on a sailboat. There's a picture of Nick on the beach. There's a picture of Chris Hill. We got some really great pictures. And we're still just looking for, where is that one? Let's see. We might have Nick come up, do a leadership round while we find this. Let's give it another second here, see if I can find it. It should be up here. Remember, everybody, the Race for Autism is something, if you want to be a part of, if that's one of your goals, let us know that's one of your goals. You know, some folks here have done the race now for a couple years in a row. And it's really awesome. Every year we get together, we meet down in Balboa Park, and we do the race. And this year, I think we're going to have a good group of folks doing the 5K race. Oh, that's not a bad idea, Karen. We could do the breath hold. Let's bring up Nick to do the breath hold. I'm going to try to find this video. I don't know where it is. Nick, are you good with that? Can you lead us in a breath hold? Nick, the other exercise I was going to do was, it was going to be a high knee tap, and then with the ankle circle, or like a high elbow tap, then with like a wrist circle. So it'd be high elbow tap, and then you reach out, do a wrist circle, other side, high elbow, wrist circle, or high knee, and then move your ankle, high knee, and move the ankle. So could you do that with us?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and do the breath hold, and then do that high knee tap with the circle. You got the spotlight, and I'm going to find our running background. All right, everybody, here's Nick.
How are you, everyone? They do the bread about 25 days.
Nice.
Do out on the door we were heard. Do in one and breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and then breathe out. And we add them.
Nice job. 25 seconds, everybody. What a great breath hold. Good job, Nick. Go ahead and take us into that next exercise.
We would do 10 on eating the do it what the honey I ever do and do it and do it and five and five then and then where the world they do then what they do 8 and 8 what they do 8 and 8 what they do 9 and 9 what they do 9 and 9 what they do and then what they do and then and what they do.
Nice job, Nick. Excellent job, Nick. Is there another exercise that you would want to share with us?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and share your exercise.
Whew. Whoop.
Oh, everybody, he's going for the balance on the head. And look at this. He's off to a great start. And now, Nick, are you trying to move and balance?
Yep.
All right, everybody, let's cheer Nick on. Nick, what's your goal? What's your time?
I don't know.
Let's see how long you can go. Let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, he's getting technical with it, everybody. He's at 10. Let's see what he gets to at 30. You saw that, everybody. Nick's going now from not just trying to balance it on his head, but he's trying to do a squat as well. This is something we've seen Byron do. So Nick's learning from Byron. He's got to remember to stay very strong and still in the neck. There you go. You got to lock that in. And when you start moving, remember, Nick, you got to find something on the wall that you're going to stare at, and you're going to really concentrate and focus on that object. You can't close your eyes. That'll make it too difficult. You got to look at something, focus on being still and breathing. And before you move, make sure you got it locked in. Give yourself a few more seconds. Everybody, this is a great exercise to practice. If you haven't mastered this yet, you got to try this out. You might think this might seem simple, but it's not. I can see Byron's locked it in right now. Give it one more try, Nick. Let's see what you got. Real still. There you go. Breathe. Don't move yet. Just breathe. Feel comfortable with where you are right there. Oh, and then you moved your head a little bit. Everybody, Nick's trying his best. I'm really impressed. He also wins award for best dressed. Oh, I need another rhyme. Oh, I love rhyming. Great job, Nick. Go ahead and keep that sandbag around, though. You're going to need that. I think when Byron comes up here in a little bit, there he is. He's going for one more try. He's trying to lock it in. He's trying not to move. He's trying to stay steady. He's going for the squat. He's got to keep that head in position. Oh, it's so tough. Nick, you now have a new proper challenge, a proper goal. Remember, everybody, this is what we always talk about is find an exercise that's maybe a little tough for you to do and then practice that. All right, nice job to everybody again with working out with Nick. He's going for a seated balance. It's tough, everybody. It is not as easy as it looks. And remember, you can balance a lot of things on top of your head. I just found like these glasses right here. I could put these up on my head right here. And now I can't really move a whole lot, or these glasses are going to fall off my head. But just the thought of having them up here, it gets a lot of muscles in my shoulders and in my neck. It gets them fired up. And so remember, it doesn't matter what the object is. You want something that if it falls, it won't break. That's important. You want something that if it falls, it won't break. And it doesn't have to be heavy. But it's the idea that you're balancing with your thoughts and with your neck and with your core. That's what's important. And that's what that head balancing activity is all about. All right, let's get ready to run. We're going to go 5K with Cole. This one is from a few years ago, so it's going to look familiar. But like I said, we're going to get some new ones coming up from the new races. And our goal is going to be to move along with Cole the whole time. So whether we're moving our arms in the seated position, moving as if we're moving our wheelchair wheels, or running in place, we're going to get moving here in just a second. Have a sip of water if you need it. And remember, we have our race, and here we go. So we have our race is going to be, I think it's April 6th, maybe. And so we're moving along. And you're going to get the arms going. And when a race starts, it's not always going to start very fast. Some people think, when the race starts, that everybody just is like running at top speed. But you don't have to run at top speed. Some of the folks who have been on our race team in the past are here in the workout. And they would tell you that sometimes the start of the race is actually, it's kind of fun. There's a lot of people, and you can just kind of walk and let all the people who are running, they can all kind of run around, go around to the left or go around to the right side. And we like to walk as a group. So we'll have our whole group and we'll stick together. And so we'll be walking along and we'll be moving just like me and Cole. You can see I don't go too far from Cole. When we do our races, I stay really close to him. And that way we can talk and we can, have a good time while we're doing the race. And so remember, everybody, a 5K is 3.3 miles. And so it's a long way. And so here we go. So we got Cole coming back again, going the opposite direction now. Catherine's in the house. Hi, Catherine. Sometimes when you're running a race, there'll be like a water station. You can reach out, grab a glass of water, and then throw it in the trash can as you're running down the course. And so let's keep on moving along, everybody. I'm just moving my arms. I'm doing like a little step with my feet. And then I have my arms moving. And I'm in like a rhythm. Try to get yourself into a rhythm to where the movement, it's like it's not even hard. You're just doing it. You're just moving along. Remember to breathe. Just breathing and moving. We're going to find that repetition. And we're going to find some comfort in the movement. Even though it's more than normal, we're going to find that we can be comfortable, even though we're still maybe moving and running along. And here we go. Cole's turning the corner. So here we go. We're going to go maybe just a little bit faster because we know that it's the finish line coming up. And so we want to get across that finish line at the best speed that we can. It's always a great way to finish a race is to kind of run across the finish line. I know our team last year, we had everybody running across the finish line. It was incredible. We were all chasing Chris Hill. Chris Hill was in the lead, and we were trying to chase him down. And here we go across the blue line. We got one more blue line to cross over. 3, 2, and 1. And that's what your finish line is going to look like. You're going to see a big old finish line. It is going to be such a fun experience. Remember, if you want to be there with us in Balboa Park, it's going to be April 6th, I believe. And we're going to have a team. We're going to have a booth. We're going to have a place where you can put your gear and stuff like that and kind of hang out with us. And I'm really excited about it. Again, this will be our third year there. I'm trying to see if I can find a picture of our team. Oh, check, here we go. Look at this team from last year, everybody. This is just a few people. There was even more people here than who's in the picture here. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be a really good time. It's all about feeling good like this. Does anybody know this guy? Look at that good feel. Look at this, my friend Erica and Kristen. We got Chris. We got, look, Clinton in the back. Sophie was here. Carlo was here too.
Samantha was there.
Who?
Samantha was there.
Samantha was there. That's right. Who else did we have? We got a couple other people too, right?
My sister's in the background.
Everybody. Again, this is where we want to be the first weekend in April. And everybody who's on this workout and on our future workouts, if you want a chance to participate and get a t-shirt, get a medal, and maybe even come to Balboa Park and be there with us. Maybe you don't want to do a full 5K. There's a 1 mile race that takes you through Balboa Park and right back to the finish area. You could do that race, or you could just come down and kind of cheer on our friends. We're going to have a lot of friends out there. And this one's a great one. This is the Race for Autism. And this supports the National Foundation Autism Research. And they're here in San Diego. So if you're in San Diego, this is an incredible opportunity. All right, everybody, let's have a sip of water. Let's go ahead and I know Byron wants to take us on a showdown here. And the other day he was rocking and rolling, but he kind of ran out of time. And so, Byron, let's get you going again today.
Do you want Nick up?
Yeah, let's bring up Nick. That's always a great time. With Nick as the student, Byron's going to be the leader. And again, Byron's going to get to come up with all the moves on his own. I'm trying to find my Pac-Man
Do
background.
you want anybody be unmuted? Nick or Byron?
Karen, let's leave them unmuted and then John will do the play-by-play.
Okay.
Good call. Yep, that'll work out. All right, and everybody, I'm going to move myself out of here. We're going to let these two guys. So remember, you can follow along or you can watch what Byron and Nick are doing and get ideas for things that you want to do in the future. And now look at this. Byron's already taken us through some side-to-side movement. So he's moving his body sideways. That's not common, everybody. We normally move forwards, but he's moving sideways. So just practice a couple sideways steps, even if it's just one step to the side and then one step to the back and then one step forward. Just moving your body in those directions. Going backwards, going forwards, going sideways, and just feel how the difference is in your body. There, Byron even did a 180-degree turn. And now look at him moving backwards, moving all the way around. I like how he's moving backwards. He's doing like a backwards figure 8. Wow. Byron is getting creative. He's going all the way back, bringing it all the way forward. Great moves, Byron. And he's using all of that space that he's got. Look at that, everybody. Byron is doing a great job taking advantage of the room he's got. Look at that, moving forwards and backwards. Nick is too. Nick's going all the way back because you got the room. It's there. What's it there for? Just to hold air? You can move around in that room. There we go. Byron's now spinning it up. So now he's got the hands going. So one over the other. Nick, bring him in close. Bring him in real close, real close. The hand, one right, there you go. One right over the other. Nice job. You can see Nick, he's bringing it in. Keep tighten it up, Nick, tighten it up. And then reaching all the way out. Arms stretching out our chest, reaching all the way back. There you go. Byron looking great. He's bringing those arms together. So he had them out all the way. Now he's bringing them back, bringing them apart again, stretching out across the shoulders, bringing them in, bringing the hands together. And he's doing another one. I like this, everybody. This is like a powerful move. He's getting the stretch going, and he's got all that energy. He's bringing them together. He's bending his knees. He's getting down low. It looks like he's going into a squat. Nick is too, bringing the hands down by the knees. Byron and Nick are both down as low as you can go. Byron's got his hands on the ground. Nick's got his hands on the ground, and now standing back up. Standing back up all the way nice and tall with the hands behind the back. Good moves, Byron. He's bowing down. He's reaching up with the arms. We remember this move the other day. Great move right there, stretching out the chest. Nice move, Byron. And again, these are body weight exercises, no equipment needed. He's going for the bear hug. He's got both arms across his body and up onto the shoulders. And you can see this here. This is like a bear hug. And Byron is holding the hug. He's stretching the shoulders. Nick's got it going too. Nice job. And it looks like Byron's going to do a little bit of a right side lean. And there you go. Wow, holding the hug. I like it. So he's holding that hug position. Use your core, Nick. Fire up that core. There you go. Fire up the core and moving side to side. There you go. Remember, everybody, you want to use those core muscles. And you can see Byron, he's kind of sticking his hips back. And that's helping to ground him really strong. Now we're rolling the arms around. Look at these movements with the arms, everybody. Moving them forward. Oh, he's moving along the steamroller there. Look at that. Look at those arms going forward and backward. I like it. The double fist pump. Now he's got one arm. Look at that, backwards. Doing a little backwards row there, like a little backstroke in the pool. And now he's bringing up some elbows. Got the elbows coming up. Elbows going up. Elbows coming down. Elbows moving around. Nice job, Byron. Again, he's got the arm up. He's got both elbows going. Now he's in the wrists. He's got the arms up, the forearms up. He's doing blocks. He's moving the wrists around. Byron went from making great big movements to now look, he's making these good technical small movements. I love it. Byron's doing a great job. He's rocking side to side. Rocking side to side. Going right side, left side. Using his hips, using his knees. There you go, Nick. You got to sit back a little bit in a chair. Stick out your butt a little bit. Byron's got his arms up overhead like a rainbow. Got him up overhead. Arms are locked up over on top. Holding his head up. Nice job, Nick. Nick, you're in a great position, man. Oh, my gosh. Wonderful. Bringing those arms down to your chest. And then he's got the hand going across the front. He's going into some martial arts moves with some blocks. There you go. Keeping that elbow up for the block, defending ourselves. And then doing some low blocks, going in to out, out to in, doing some elbow strikes. Keep it going, Byron, looking good. Again, striking, bringing that elbow. And it's kind of like a hammer tap. There we go. With the punch and with the elbow again. Punching and elbowing. And there's a jab. There's another jab. He's got the elbow block with the jab. Stirring it up. Mixing it around. Imagine if Byron was mixing up some paint. All the colors that they would have. Here we go. Stirring it up. Punching, jabbing. Elbows. Jabbing and mixing it up. And then he's going to go ahead. He's going to say, I give you this round right here. Nice job, Byron. He did a good job. He's going to go ahead and grab that sandbag. So what's cool about Byron's workout here is he did body weight exercises to kind of get his body warmed up. And now he's going to move into using an object. So 4-pound sandbag. And so now his goal is going to be to not drop it unless that's what he wants to do. And he's going to start off with going right hand, left hand. So he's going right hand, left hand with a patty cake. So going right hand, left hand with a patty cake. Nice. And you got to hold on to it when you do that patty cake. You can't knock it out of your hand. Right hand, left hand, moving it around. Patty cake, patty cake. Don't let it fall down. Moving, there you go. Giving it a couple more taps. Going right hand, left hand, working on his grip, working on the strength in his hands and his elbows and his wrists. There you go, Byron. He's going in front of the body. And then look at that. Out of nowhere, he just drops it down and he's going with the figure 8 between the back of the legs, between the legs, behind the legs, around the front, around the back. Nick's down, Nick's back up. He's going. Keep it going, Nick. There you go. Shake it off and just keep on going. Byron's going into the 1s and 2s, moving it over, doing some blocks, holding it with one hand, doing some blocks with the other hand. Doing some 1s and 2s, going for a big old twist. Big old twist going all the way to the right side. This is the right side twist, hold. Now he's twisting to the left. Going the other direction. There you go, Nick. You can see Nick using his toe. Look at that big toe, Nick. There you go, man. That's what you got to do. Byron's using his toes. Nick's using his toes. Twisting back the other way. Twisting back again. Nice. And then going around the back. Around the back and then up in front and 1s and 2 with the right hand, left hand. Oh, here we go, Nick. Fire in the hole. Got the head balance. Nick's focused. Byron's focused. Breathe, Nick. You got it. You lock it in. Stay locked in. Don't worry about anything else. Just do what you're doing right now. Don't do anything else. Do what you're doing. Go ahead. And if you can, Nick, try to cross your arms. Don't look down. Just cross your arms. There you go. Nice job. Keep holding it. Nick's doing great. Oh, everybody, Nick's holding on. Nick is doing it. Nick and Byron are doing the same thing. Nick is holding on to that bag. He is focused. He's not going to let it. Oh, it falls down. Nick, that was awesome. Go ahead and hop back up with Nick one more time. See if you can get in a squat. Byron's going for the squat move, holding the bag on top of his head. This is the stabilization squat. There you go. Lorraine's got it going. Everybody, here we go. Hop up. Get your squat. Try to keep your balance. There you go. Carl, you got to try this one. Coffee cup on top of your head. There you go. You don't want it to spill. There you go. Byron's going to drop it off. Nice job, Nick. Everybody, look at Nick. Byron, oh my gosh, Nick's getting it. Let's see if he can get back up. Can he get back up to standing? He did it, everybody. Oh my gosh, Nick. That was incredible. Yeah, Nick. Oh my gosh, he got it. Grab your resistance bar. Everybody, Nick just pulled off one of his goals, which was to balance the bag and to do a squat up and down. He didn't just get down, he got back up too. And now he's got the resistance bar. Byron's holding it with one hand in the middle. Nick's holding it one hand in the middle. Byron's going all the way down to the ground. He's trying to touch the ground with the bar, just about. Oh, he's doing a little tap, tap. I like that. Look at that. Byron's doing left side, right side bar tap on the ground. There you go, Nick. Nice job. All right, Byron's got the ground tap going on. Left side, right side, standing back up, bringing the bar up. Still with just one hand. One hand hold. He's going to reach out in front of his body, and he's got that. There you go. Holding it out, bringing it back, and then bringing it in. Nice job. Keep it going. Byron's punching out and then bringing it back and then bringing it in. There you go. Good job, Byron. Keep it moving in and out. And then he's switching up hands, switching up to the other hand. Here we go. He's holding it out with one hand out in front of his body. It's a one-hand hold. There you go. Lorraine's got it. Evan, you got it. There you go, Evan. Nice job. There we go. Come on, North County. You got it. Holding it out, bringing it in. It's like a single arm punch, but you're doing it with weight. There you go, Carl. Reach on out, Carl. You got this. Reach on out. Check out Byron. You can see what he's doing right there. Good job. There we go. Byron's doing the single arm punch. He's using that baton. Nice move. There you go. Carl's doing a little bit of a back stretch there. All right, Carl. I like that move. Byron's going for the baton spin. There we go. Spinning it around. Spinning it around. There we go. Do a lot of these, Byron. Let's get this going real good. Carl's on a roll now. There he goes. He's taking off. Great job, Carl. There you go. Spinning it around. Byron is going for the spin and the tap. And look at these guys go spinning the batons. There you go, Nick. Nice job. Keep it under control. Keep those elbows in as best you can. Moving it around. Tap on the ground. Byron's going for some more. Thank you, Karen. Nice job. Keep it going, Byron. He's spinning and he's spinning. Look at this. He's going for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11. 12 spins, 13 spins, 14 spins, 15 spins, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 spins. Byron just did a 20 spin baton spin. Everybody, he's going to go and use the inchworm to get down low. Byron's down low. He's got the inchworm. Remember, everybody, this is all about pressure. You got to push down on the stick as you're moving your body up. And so there you go. Nick's showing us how it's done. Byron's in the low position. Nick's going up. He's going to drop it back down again. There you go, Byron. Excellent move. Byron did that with one hand, everybody. That was a right hand inchworm. There you go, Nick. Try holding on with just one hand for a few seconds at the bottom. There you go, right there. Now keep it on the ground and keep yourself low. Keep pushing it down. Keep pushing it down. Oh, whoa, it's tough, everybody. Oh my gosh, it is tough. But there you go. Nick's got it. Byron's got it. Oh, switching out hands, everybody. Switching hands, Nick. Go one hand. There you go. Right hand only. This is going to help out and going all the way up to the top. All the way up. That's not a bad idea. And now all the way up at the top. Byron is going and doing the witch's pot, everybody. Look at that. He's stirring it up. We did this one earlier with our imagination, but now with Byron showing us how it's done with the stick. I was doing it with imagination earlier, and you can do it right now. You can use your imagination, stir it up. There you go. Nice job, Evan. There you go. You got to use that imagination. There you go, Carl. Excellent job. Team Gavel. Yolanda, here we go. Good job. Byron's our leader. Here we go. Brandy stirring it up. Marilyn, Catherine, everybody stirring it up. S22 going. Oh, grandfather clock. That's the grandfather clock going tick-tock, going side to side. Look at that. Byron's going all the way over with the right side lean. That's a tough move. Look at this. And he's going all the way to left side. So we call this one the grandfather clock. Tick-tock going side to side. Who's ever seen, or maybe the metronome? I think it's more of a metronome. And then the grandfather clock would be hanging in our hand side to side. All right, Byron's going bicep curls. He's got his biceps engaged. He's got his elbows bent, and the bar is up by his shoulders. Remember, when your biceps are working, it's going to bring your hands up by your shoulders. Nice job, Carl. Carl's got the switch grip. I like it, Carl. Working out his biceps. Now lower it down and then bring it back up. So we're going to bring it down by our legs, and then we'll bring it back up to our shoulders. And that's going to use our bicep muscle, which is right there. There you go, Byron in the leadership spot. Nice job again to Carl. He's doing a great participation right now. Keep it going. Lorraine, too. Excellent job. Sophie, Evan, everybody. Keeping it moving. Byron's down low. He's got it grooving. Oh, Nick's all the way down, everybody. Nick's all the way down. Oh, Nick, I was going to say you got to try to get up, but without using your hand. That's that. Next time you fall down, that's how you got to get up. You can't use your hand. You got to use the baton. Use pressure like the inchworm. All right, Byron's going for a baton spin. He's about to bring it on home, but he's not done yet. He's got one more exercise. Let's see what it's going to be. He's holding the stick up by his chest. It looks like he's in a small boat. And yes, everybody, he is in the kayak, and he's getting in the river. He's going to hop on in the river, and he's going nice and slow right now. Nice and slow. This is a peaceful river, maybe a lake, maybe a tributary. Byron's getting in that river, and it looks like the water's starting to speed up a little bit. Byron's starting to move a little faster, and he's rowing along. And remember, the row has one arm go forward and one arm backwards. So if you're doing this like with your elbows, that's the way to do it. Nice job. There you go. Just it's all about the opposite sides. One forward, one backwards. Byron is in the groove. Here it is. He is moving and grooving. He's going backwards. Now he's going forwards. He's getting ready to bring it on home. And it looks like he's going to go bring the stick back in front of his body for one more. And he's going to set it on down to the side, nice and careful. Pretend it's fragile. It's made out of eggs or thin glass. Byron, wow. What a terrific job. Everybody, let's give Byron a round of applause. And Nick, everybody. That was incredible. These two guys just did an incredible workout. And if you think about it, I think when Karen first gave us that time check, we had, it was in like the 1140s. Byron, you did about a 12-minute routine, which everybody, that was incredible. 12 minutes where Byron was being creative. Byron was in a leadership spot. So he kind of knows that, you know, everybody's following what he's doing. And so he's continuing to share and continuing, and he's not quitting early, and he's not giving up. And he's doing an excellent job as a leader. Byron, that was about 12 minutes. That was a great routine. Remember, it started off with some of the martial arts, some of the blocks. Okay. Then he took us to the sandbag, which remember what happened with Nick. Nick's big goal was to have the balance and to be able to lower down and then to go back up. And it has been tough. That's been a super difficult exercise. We've been watching Nick try to do that for a couple weeks now. But today we saw it happen. Nick got it. He went down, he went up. The bag was balanced the whole time. everybody, that's a small goal, but it's a big deal because now it means that Nick is now moved on to a new goal. And just like Pac-Man was eating up all the little pieces of pineapple, well, Nick can now, he can eat up that goal and he can move on to a new goal. He can decide on what does he want to try to do next, maybe with the balancing. Maybe he wants to try a kick. Maybe he wants to do it for a long period of time. Whatever it is, I bet this guy right here is going to get it done, everybody. I'm so proud of you, Nick. Byron, you did a great job. Nick, what a terrific job following along. We had Karen and Sophie co-hosting for us today, and it was incredible, everybody. I miss Ben, but I'm so happy that we have our friends here, and we know Ben's out there having a good time. Ben deserves it, everybody. He's been putting in work for years, and now he's out there, everybody. I'm so happy for Ben. And Ben, if you're watching on YouTube, man, we love you. We're happy you're out there and having just a good time being out in the community. That is terrific. Again, thanks to all of the staff and all our friends with the ARC, especially the ARC of San Diego, to all the staff, all of our friends who help us out through there and help us be able to get out in the community and do things. Thank you so much, especially even just with these workouts, just getting on here and doing the workouts is terrific. All right, we had, is my mom doing the breathing motto? How about me and my mom? I don't think my dad's around.
I think I saw him.
He's probably off on the treadmill or something. Mom, you can do it with me.
He's right there.
Oh, there he is. He's coming on in. Everybody, this is my mom and dad, and they're gonna do the breathing motto. So they got the breathing motto, and you guys take it away.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first.
Just like Nick. Hey. Great job to my parents doing the breathing motto. Great job to everybody who was on here. We'll see you on Friday. Tell your friends, make sure people, even if they don't live in San Diego, they can join us. They can be a part of our workouts. So if you have friends who live somewhere else, tell them, say, get involved with TrueFit. Let's get exercising. All right, here we go, everybody. Nick, you earned it. Give us the big countdown. We're going off of your call.
I feel very proud of my progress today. Wow.
I'm proud of your progress too.
Me too. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Have a
everybody.
wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.